toss when you got left?
I can't remember, but yeah, it's a good service, Uber, so it's all good.
Did you have to hear about it from the guys, or did they just kind of like let it go?
No, they were joking a little bit, but they held the bus for me this time, so it was good.
Hey, Della, you're getting a lot of, probably not looking at TV or anything either, but you're getting a lot of praise for just what you did on Steph. Is there any concern that that can be bulletin board material for the Warriors, and particularly Steph and Curry?
I mean, I don't, read or watch that stuff, because you could be praising us one day and the opposite the next day. So I don't think anyone really pays attention to that stuff, and I don't think they would be either. And at this point of the season, you don't really need bulletin board material because it's the finals.
Hey Della, you guys, you're face guarding him on the weak side essentially. James is really harassing Curry even on inbounds passes. Have you guys employed that kind of defense on anybody this year?
I think it's something that's kind of developed as the playoffs have gone on, but just trying to make it hard on him. Yeah.
How about then going over screens? Is that a must against them?
I think, yeah, on shooters like Curry and Thompson, you can't give them space because you give them half a step and it's going up.
You've defended Rose, you've defended Teague. Are you doing anything differently when it comes to Steph? How are you guarding him differently, if you are at all?
Well, those guys are more penetrators, and whereas Steph is a penetrator as well, but really uses the third of his shot and shooting ability. So it's a different color.
Dolly, what kind of adjustments do you expect Steph and Curry to make? I asked the same question to LeBron.
I mean, he's going to be aggressive, like he usually is, and he's a great player and can get off his shot whenever he wants to. So we just got to try to make it hard as possible, and if he knocks a couple down, just keep playing and not get discouraged by it.
You could have 5 games left in the season. What is it about your past career that makes you think you could put in that kind of effort, 5 more games against the MVP?
I mean, you always want to take care of your body and be in good shape, and I think I do a pretty good job of that. So hopefully it should be good.
Della, did you get to know Steph at all when you were out of St. Mary's?
No.
Not at all?
No.
Did you play pick up with them or anything?
Nah, no.
Matthew, do you have a sense of kind of the volume or level of support and interest that's this series and you in particular have kind of garnered from people back home? Are you hearing much from them and things like that?
I mean, my parents have told me that back in Maryborough there's a lot of support, and then in Australia, watching Paddy and Bainesy last year, there was a lot of support and interest. So yeah, I've heard that with Bogues and myself in the series, it's a lot of people have been following.
Have you been in touch with Patty through these playoffs at all?
Just a little bit of texting, but yeah, looking forward to playing with those guys in the national team in about a month or so.
But after him just going through this last year, did he have any words for you or anything?
I talked to him a little bit at the start of the playoffs. Yeah.
How difficult is it to keep up that defensive intensity on Steph for 42 minutes? And do you think you can do that for 5 more games?
I mean, I think playing at finals intensity is obviously tough for any kind of minutes, but you want to be in good shape, and I think I'm in pretty good shape right now, and just try to do all the little things to take care of your body.
Are you one of those guys that turns off your phone during this time of year and tries to keep things as quiet and small as possible? Or are you getting a sense of how big the reaction to you has been?
No, I mean, pretty much turn off the phone apart from, texting, close friends and my coaches, but that's about it.
Dilly, how would you describe LeBron's leadership
just for me, or during this playoff run, whenever all adversity happens, just calmness and how it affects someone like yourself?
I think LeBron is obviously a great leader, and he does it with his words and by his actions as well. And I think anytime you have LeBron on your team, it gives you a lot of confidence that you can go out and win any game.
Is there anything specifically that you could point to that he's either said or done that has had an impact on you or others?
I don't think leadership is just one action or a specific action. I think leadership is a consistent thing every day. So I think that's what he does and brings to the table.
Dally, Iman Shumpert was known as a very good defensive player even before joining the Cavs. Were you able to communicate with him about some defensive tactics?
Yeah, Shum's been great. He's been giving me little tips throughout the year to help my defense, and obviously, he's a great defender and has been for a few years now.
As you were talking about LeBron, do you get a sense of how big this moment is for him in a sense, not just the organization, but for him personally, the culmination of kind of decision to come back and being here in the finals on his home floor again for the first time since 07 in his first year back?
I mean, it's been pretty busy, so I haven't really been thinking about that. But I guess, it's obviously a big deal for him, but I think it's a big deal for all of us and means a lot. So we're just focusing on what we need to do to get the job done.
Thanks, Delly. Thanks, everybody.
All right. Thank you. To help my defense, and obviously, he's a great defender and has been for a few years now.